T, here we go. Welcome back, everybody, on board our beautiful 737, which we have just taken off nicely here from this random airport. I don't know where we are. Yes. Yeah, in today's video, I decided to talk a little bit about one of the greatest dangers of a flying aeroplane, and that is colliding with something. You know, having a collision is a very easy way for your plane to go down, and there are many types of collisions and many things to collide with. I mean, firstly, of course, like, you know, other planes that you can collide with, right? You know, over the past 50 years, there have been, for sure, like over 100 aircraft collisions that have brought down either one or two or even more aircraft at the same time, which is, of course, very, very tragic. But luckily, this doesn't realistically really ever happen, especially these days anymore, because we have good traffic separation by air traffic control, for example, right? Or good TCAS systems and radar systems, right? No. What is actually a more common thing to have a collision with is, birds. Yes, everybody, the good old flying chicken wing that are about to turn literally into chicken wing by crashing into one of their engines. There we go. Yeah, that's how chicken nuggets get made, isn't it? Thank you very much for watching this channel. Yeah, you know, this is just the Swiss Army one high quality content, isn't it? Great. Yes, everybody, bird strikes. They actually do happen quite often, at least more commonly than most people think, right? I would even go as far as saying that there's probably a bird strike every other week or every single week or something. Most of the time, they're not extremely tragic because, you know, the birds don't mostly hit the engines, for example, but mostly the wings or maybe the nose or some other parts, which is, of course, still not good. But it's only really ever happened once where we had both of two engines fail of an aeroplane, right? And the plane completely went down, and that was of course the Sully landing, or in this case this one, even though only one engine was destroyed, but that's another story. But yeah, anyway, over the past few years there has come up another way to collide with an aeroplane. Drones, for example. You know, we for example all pretty much know this very crazy video of a drone hitting the winglet of a 737. You can see right here it's taking off from New York's LaGuardia Airport when suddenly, oh no, there's a drone hitting the winglet. By the way, this video is completely fake. I think everyone knows this by now. This is probably internet classic culture. How does this only have 100,000 views? Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is of course a fake video. Very easy to tell by the airline clearly being Southwest, but it says, what does it say here? Blast? Don't know. Yeah, this is actually a very well animated video of a drone hitting a winglet of a 737. Just absolutely realistic, but a classic. Here we can actually see the making of video of this interesting clip. I think this is the guy who made this video, right? He showed us here how he literally faked this one. He started off by stabilizing this video and again here replacing the Southwest livery here with this. I think this is branded. Aha, that's the username of this guy, right? And here he modeled the drone right here and also the winglet animation of it actually breaking off. Here you can actually see it quite well. Jesus Christ, that is some serious skill. Very nicely faked video. It does seriously look real. But yeah, the problem now is that this is seriously the only ever really drone strike video that we have of an actual drone hitting one aeroplane. There's been some other videos right here, what happens if a drone hits an airplane wing, where there was done a little bit of an experiment right here by the University of Dayton Research Institute, right? Where they just pretty much slammed a drone against a wing of an airplane. I guess this is an old retired wing. This looks like a maybe even like a Cessna 172. Here we go. This is how this turned out. Not very well. Here we can see a little bit of a more slow-mo clip here of a DJI drone literally hitting the wing of this aeroplane, and it doesn't look good for neither the plane nor the wing. You really don't want to have this. Yeah, I think this video here very well showcases just the actual dangers of colliding with something in midair, of course. Just the sheer velocity of your airplane, just how fast you are, and how fast your object may just be that you're hitting. That's just absolutely crazy. Look how much the wing is literally open, even though you may just be able to bring the airplane back safely down. Now here is another test kind of clip from High Fly Zone. Yeah, this Hungarian YouTuber here tried also to do a collision with an actual spinning propeller aircraft, and what he did was he tried this on the ground. Here we go, we have a spinning propeller. Now it does look like the actual drone is like going through the propeller, but that's not the case. And here we can see this only just taxiing aircraft impacting the drone right here. You can see it. There we go. Yes, there we go. That's a nice impact, but actually, as you can see, no damage at all done to the airplane. The thing is, this is literally the only properly recorded drone crash with an aeroplane, with a proper flying, spinning, rolling aeroplane ever recorded. And actually, it's nice to have it in a very nice slow motion and good resolution as well. But this is literally all we have. This is the best we have. Now, of course, this experiment doesn't really make 100% sense because the airplane, again, is only taxiing instead of flying. But we can just see, look how this is all just going just with the taxiing, right? Look how the drone is literally falling apart. But are there just no videos because there has just not been a case of an airplane being hit by a drone? No, that is not true. Here we have actually a list of UAV related incidents on Wikipedia. I mean, what isn't on Wikipedia, right? All right, so anyway, here in this list, we have an aircraft near miss incident list, and there's actually quite a few, incidents listed here. For example, in 2015, Poland, Lufthansa plane nearly collided, well, it was only near. Came within 100 meters of the plane, and I found this New Zealand case also close one, but extremely close. UAV came within 5 meters of a 777. What? That is just crazy. Yeah, the pilots feared it would be sucked into an engine, which could have been a big problem, seriously. But of course, we only care about the actual collisions that happened, like the verified collision. There's only been 4. Ever. No one was with a Black Hawk helicopter. Thing is, we don't care about helicopters here on the channel. But there was another accident here in 2017, which sounds a bit more interesting. An actual Beech King Air from Skyjet had a collision with a proper UAV. And well, here we have a few photos of this incident. Here we can actually see there was pretty much no proper damage done to this King Air. As you can see, this is where the drone collided here on the left wing of the airplane, and it impacted the de-icing boot, I think that is, of the King Air. I don't know how that plane works pretty much, but it only did some like minor dents and scratches here to the boot, and then it went over to the aileron and scratched a little bit. Of course, the airplane, which is, by the way, this one, landed very much safely after being hit by this drone. You cannot even tell any damage at all. But the thing about this incident is that it actually does mark the first ever drone collision with a proper airplane. Now, what else happened here in 2018? A hot air balloon. Nice. Yeah, but we don't care about hot air. Why is that even here? Great. And then there's been a more recent case here of a Cessna 172. And here, of course, there are some pictures on the internet as well. This is what the plane looked like here. As you can see, it actually impacted the nose of the airplane. And this does actually look like some proper damage, dude. I'm very glad that this did not actually impact the wing, but just the nose, because that could have seriously ended quite worse. The ironic thing about this incident, by the way, was that it was actually a police drone, which is... But yeah, other than those 4 cases, that's really it. Yeah, luckily there haven't been all too many incidents with actual drones hitting some aeroplanes. I mean, here's another very close call right here. This is actually a FAA violation right here. I think this video is still being investigated because this, as cool this clip looks, I do have to say that this is just absolutely dangerous. Here we can see Frontier A320, and more of a this looks more of like a stunt type of drone. There we go. We can see some of this flying, and look how close we got. I mean, again, shot looks quite sick, but Jesus Christ, that's just so stupidly close. This is exactly what we really have to prevent. Again, I hope that this clip here gets to showcase how hard the impact can be, especially also here on an A320, which is, of course, very fast. Yeah. Even though, of course, yeah, the wing of the A320 is probably going to be a lot more sturdy than this weird Cessna thing. But still, we don't really want any plane to have contact with the drones. So yes, this is actually why we've had numerous incidents of actual airports being completely shut down because of actual drone sites. Here we go. We have Gatwick Airport shutting down for 3 days. Jesus Christ, because of drone sightings close to the runway, which does make sense. So yeah, what can we say? Drones strike bad, but very rare. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night, Frontier. Now, thank you to all my members here on YouTube like Spice, Robbie, Middle Aged, Levi, Junk in the Trunk, Mubarak, Darren K, Oh Man, Moritz, John, Kelly Chaos, Death Rider, Ragings, Noah, Yes Aviation, Producers are One, Saturn, Cat, Sunno, Shadow, New York, and Jackie Boy.